right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Leimert Park Podcast. I'm your host, Clockson, and today I'm with the legendary Sika. Could you tell the people who you are and what this place is? Just real quick.
My name is Sika, and I always dreamed of being like in an art colony, And when I moved here, there was two other people that were artists here, and I love music, jazz, and so we had the world stage, and the world stage brought such people as Abbey Lincoln, Nina Simone, Herbie Hancock, Pat Metheny, Jackie McLean, Renard Harper, the Harper brothers.
Like what year? How long ago we talking?
That was in let's say like the maybe in 96 or 97, somewhere around there, And all of those are legendary people, Dr. R. Davis had played with John Coltrane. So it was a lot of jazz, and it was a mixture of stuff happening. There was other artists, and whenever we had a festival, gave a festival with music and everything, it was predominantly artists. It wasn't just a vendor. Your work had to be worthy of being shown here. So you went through that process. A lot of people turned down, and they just didn't understand that it couldn't be something that was commercial, that they bought downtown. It had to be something that was made by hand.
Yeah. So this was the spot.
Yeah. So, and I guess this dream has been more than I thought it was going to be. I never thought that I would last for 32 years.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all heard that? 32 years. Okay, so it was a place for the music, and then how did it get to where it's at now with all this culture around here and all this this shop? Like you said, you've been here for a while. How did it transition to this, and what gave you the idea to have this type of place?
Oh, well, I've had art galleries before.
Okay.
But it was in a neighborhood where I was the only one. It was in commercial areas. One was over in it wasn't in such a, it was in maybe a little poor neighborhood.
Gotcha.
But my gallery, the people there learned a lot about art and stuff, and they really, really admired the gallery and the longevity there. And they got we took music there, jazz, and even some bebop and what do you would call it, like Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, and we had Earth, Wind and Fire.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I knew all the cats on Earth, Wind and Fire because they came from Chicago. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel real special right now sitting next to this man right here. Yeah, just so y'all know, it took a while to get this interview, so y'all better appreciate this.
Yeah.
Okay. So dang, you're a legend, brother. You're a legend for sure.
I'm older. I'm older than everybody. That's a legend. I'm a relic. That's the way you get to be. All you gotta do is hang around long enough. Do you hear me? Yeah, and something happened.
What's the secret, brother? Because a lot of us don't make it to the age you at. How you hang around? The mindset.
Let me see.
Keep yourself.
No, when I was 25, I changed my diet, and I became vegetarian. But I took it beyond that. Vegan, but I was beyond that.
Wow.
Yeah, because I didn't deal with any sweets. I didn't deal in vegans. They make a lot of cookies and stuff like that. But even if they don't use just sugar, or if they use apple sweetener, whatever.
Right.
If you put too much of it, it's sugar.
Still, yeah. I just started my vegan journey. And I know I can still be more healthy. It's not the healthy. Just being vegan sometimes isn't.
See, and then I bought a juicer, and I start making my own juices. I drink a lot of vegetable juices. Something like, say, carrot, parsley, celery, and spinach. That's called a potassium wonder. And then I use carrot and spinach. It's a cleanser. Like spinach. It'll knock out being constipated. It'll knock it completely out.
So that's
You
the
know.
secret.
Because I remember a friend of mine, we was dating, and in the morning when I woke up, boop, out the bed, straight to the restroom. She said, "How you do that?" I said, "Because of the stuff I be drinking." When you get up in the morning, that's the first thing you want to do is head to that restroom, you know.
So you change your
Yeah,
eating habits, and that's what.
yeah. And I fast. I used to fast for 30, 40 days off of
Wait,
vegetable
30,
juices.
40 days.
Yeah. My record for me was 50 days off of, what did I do on that 50 days? Oh, I read this book, and it says a cure for cancer, you know. So I said, let me try it, just in case. So
You said just in case.
yeah, I went on a 50-day fast, and I started having a little problem. So I called my naturopath chiropractor in Chicago, Dr. Roland Sidney, the greatest black man in health to stand on this planet. There's a lot of guys around here that, you know, that's known for this, that, and the other, but there wasn't a complete person like Dr. Sidney. Not only did he change my diet, he, he cracked my neck, my bones, and and he guided me. In fact, it was the same guy that Dr. Sidney that Dick Gregory went to.
Really?
Dick Gregory called him the man with the magic fingers.
The man with the magic.
Yeah, he could go down in your stomach, man, and his hand would look like it disappear. And he felt around, he said, or wherever he found something, he said, 2 or 3 treatments, you'll be okay. And sure enough, man, 2 or 3 treatments. In fact, I had a, over here, my side would lock up. Because when I played basketball in high school or whatever I did, I didn't stretch. I just went straight, and every once in a while it would lock up. And when I first went to him, man, he even cracked my earlobe. He took my earlobe here, this fat, and said crack, 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 crack. And I'm like, whoa, you know. And then he took my leg and crossed it and bent it, and he opened up this side that locked up. So I have exercise, something that I do before, you know, I go into any physical exercise, and it'll keep that open.
So eating and exercise, those are some of the main secrets to keep you.
Yeah.
Damn, how old are you now?
In December the 26th, the next 2 months, I'll be 83.
What?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear the 83? Most of us don't even make it past 30.
Yeah,
83? That's an accomplishment, brother.
This morning, I had an oatmeal drink.
An oatmeal drink.
Yeah. You take your oatmeal, and whether it's raw or the one that you can cook, what is it? Anyway, I have this blend of Vitamix. So you can take and put about a cupful in there. Pour you some oat milk. I like goat's milk also.
Okay.
But I use oat milk, and I put a banana in, and I put about 5 dates. And when you put it in a Vitamix, you put it on soup so that it'll heat it up. Yeah, it heated up and it comes out steaming. And you can drink it. And especially for athletes, you can drink that and it goes straight into your system, you know, without your body having to really digest it. It's easier to digest, and you have instant energy. So when I rode bikes in the morning, and there'd be a group of 30, 40, 50 people going somewhere, well, we get out and we start off, and I wind up being in the front of the group.
You got the energy.
Yeah, even the younger cats that was racist,
Was
they'd
it?
be hollering, "Sika, slow down!"
Ah.
You know, because it take them a while to warm up. And then they probably got up and had bacon and eggs and pancakes, you know. That's a heavy meal. So a lot of energy, your energy is going into digesting that food. So when I drink this oatmeal, it was instant energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the
So-
secret. Okay. Well, I don't want to keep up too much of your time, but I did want to ask you about how you see leimert, like your perspective. Since you've been here for so long, you've probably seen people come and go, different stores come, new people in the area.
Yeah.
What's your viewpoint on leimert, and what do you want to see more of, like the positive side? Because I know there's both. I've been talking to some of the other people. They've been telling me some of the bad things about leimert
Yeah.
and some of the good things. So, what's your
Some good
perspective
things,
on
man.
that?
The only thing that's that could be a problem is if you don't own the property. If you don't own the property, even if a black person owns it, doesn't necessarily mean that they won't sell out. You know, they also they come in and they up the rent to to get richer instead of just to make some money. You know, but they take it beyond that and take it behind that because they see what the other people be doing,
Right.
coming in and double and tripling the rent.
Right.
Yeah, see.
So, what do you want to see happen in Leimert Park,
Well,
like positively?
now I mean now it's all black owned,
Okay.
but uh, the people that own it, they've been very kind, nice people. I mean, they've the last time they raised the rent was like $100 and something dollars.
Okay.
Now, they're working on this. The train is stopping here. The theater around the corner is going to be state of the art. Uh, I mean, it's got a fly trap. That's where you control the curtains and the sound and the stage. And there's offices and dressing rooms, which you've never had before because it was a regular theater where you go to look at movies. So now it has a huge stage. And say we can have things like in a neighborhood like the Harlem Dance Company, can have big plays. And the guy said that the sound system was only second to the Disney Center. That is something else. Okay?
So you're pretty happy with
So,
what's going on right now?
yeah.
Pretty excited. Okay.
So, when things like that start progressing like that, then landlords start counting money. They start
The
counting money.
value's gonna go up, and they're
Yeah.
like, okay, we want to charge y'all more to be in this spot.
Yeah. Now, the people that own it now, they've kind of, that when I first came and everything, I know them real well. Now, whenever they had some celebrations, I was the only one from the neighborhood invited. Me and Mark Ridley Thomas. Uh, and now that everybody's, offering, like say, they're tripling the money that it's worth, you know. And so you got to wonder, are they gonna still keep this property, or are they just gonna cash in?
Right.
You know. So you never know if you don't own it, how long, when your time is gonna be up here. So, but they've given me, things they've said to me in a way, they would always show me things that they was doing that, they wasn't going to sell out. But you never know, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's honest. Well, is there anything you want to say to the people watching right now? They might be across the world. They might be around the corner. Somebody's watching this for the first time and they're seeing this and they're hearing your story. What's one message you want to tell that person?
What I would like to tell them to come into the neighborhood and help grow the neighborhood, build it up. Just if you could tell other people, or you have friends that's from out of town and they come in here, have them to come out and check out the village and get a taste of Africa with the drumming and the dancing, and taste of jazz and even some of the hip hop, It's cool. And this is where, it's manifesting. It's getting to be greater. Now we're at a period where it should be well established. And they'll enjoy themselves here.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll enjoy yourself.
I know I definitely have.
I wish it was as great as it was back during the day when we came, and we had all these legendary people that came into the neighborhood. Like the World Stage, Herbie Hand came by there and did a benefit for the stage.
Really?
Pat Metheny, as I say. I mean, people that played with Charlie Parker and Billie Holiday. Yeah, yeah. So, and I've seen it all.
Mm.
I've seen it all. There's some people that's documented everything, uh,
Mm.
but they just happen to be the wrong people. And they did it all, and then they ran. And it was black people, okay, that did such a thing. And to this day, that's been 20 something years, at least 25 years, and nobody's ever seen the documentary that they did. You know, and I know them. They know some of their family, and they, you know, when I asked this guy about it, well, he was trying to sell it.
Really?
Yeah, he was using it for profit. Nobody's ever seen it. So the last time I saw him, he came up and said something to him, and I lit him up.
Two.
I lit him up. I haven't seen him since then.
Mm.
I call him, oh boy.
This stuff should be for the people.
Yeah.
People need to know this. This should
Yeah.
be no paywall.
If
That's
it had
why-
been anybody else, that you know,
Yeah.
it would have been a fight. But he ain't. He's. I don't. He's
Yeah.
he's a punk.
Oh, wow.
He wouldn't. He, you know, because I was there. I was there with bad intentions. If he didn't say the right thing.
Okay, okay. Well, I just want to let you know,
Yeah.
personally, all the content I'm having for Leimert Park is for the people of Leimert Park.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna be able to witness this and share it.
But
with their
next year
friends.
is going. I think it's going to be a greater year
Yeah.
because we've been meeting with our council person and she asked us how many festivals the Merchants Association is going to put on, you know, and it's going to be somewhere, I don't know, 8 maybe to 12. It's according, but they all are not. We're not going to have like we're going to have some nice size concerts, and then we're going to have some other things that's low key where you can still come and celebrate, you know, and shop into the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Or come here and relax.
Yeah. Not
But,
too many
yeah.
people on surprise.
Uh,
Okay.
I hate to say it, but we can't survive if people just come here to chill out,
True.
you know. But
True.
when they get ready to shop, they go somewhere else,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I appreciate your time, brother.
Yeah.
This was all for the interview. Thank you again.
Mhm.
And I just appreciate the interview. I learned a lot even during this 15 minutes that you was talking to me. So I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
And I hope to show everybody the beautiful culture we have in Leimert, you know? So
Oh yeah, there's no place like this in the country.
yes, that's a fact.
No place.
So-
I don't know if New York has a neighborhood that's like this. I mean,
Ooh.
there are some neighborhoods like in Harlem where there's a lot of Africans that sell on the street, you know,
Mm-hmm.
different types of artwork. I mean, statues and masks from Africa.
Yeah.
But
But it ain't like this.
I don't know. I haven't been there. I don't know whether they have, say, like a lot of artists that are painters from
Mm.
here.
Right.
You know, I know at some art festivals I've traveled around the country, and it's a conglomeration of all the art, African art, American, you know, Black American art, and it's predominantly that.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it here first at the Leimert Park documentary. Make sure y'all tap in. And yeah, we just getting started. Peace.